Hey y'all, I did my water change video today for everybody to show y'all how I do things without the Python system or anything like that. I have a tub to the right and bottom corner of the screen. I fill that with water, add my dechlorinator. I dechlorinate as if I was draining the whole tank just to be on the safe side, because I have noticed if I add my dechlorinator to the tank and then put the water in without dechlorinating it first in another vessel, I end up getting a bacteria bloom. I don't know if that's because the chemicals that they use in our water are a little more harsh than others, maybe, because I know a lot of people do it that way and don't have a problem. But it doesn't really hurt the fish. I haven't noticed any negative effects, but the bacteria bloom takes a couple of days to clear up, and it drives me a little nuts. So I take this tub, I add my dechlorinator into the water, I fill it up about to where I've kind of learned how to eyeball it, fill it up about to the point where I know that it's at least going to be light enough to pick up and move when I get done refilling my tank. And I do want to take a minute to let y'all know I did have a couple mistakes in this video. I knocked the lid off of the tank, then my air pump fell into the water. Everything's fine, everything still works. Almost didn't upload the video because of those mistakes, but then I got to thinking, everybody makes mistakes, and if you don't show people that mistakes are made and then everything's fine, it's not the end of the world, then everybody's gonna reach for that perfection, and it's not necessary. So all my equipment is still fine. It's not the first time that my air pump has been submerged. Got it out really quick though. I mean, I don't think you could just let it sit in a tub of water for a while, but I did end up removing my little water polisher. I'm gonna have to make another one because I cut the bottle to get my air stone out and clear out that air line of water. So, but I gravel vac the other side of the tank every week. So I alternate sides every other week as I go. It just makes it a little bit easier. I don't have to move as much stuff around. Don't make as many mistakes like knocking lids off, like right there. And there goes the pump. But everything turned out fine. I still have, my air stones in there. It's going. We're still circulating water. We're just not polishing. So I guess I will end up making a video on how I make those water polishers, because I do have to make another one. So we're about to get to the part of the video where I refill my tank. Now, as long as you have something that you can store water in, that you can put above the water line of your tank as you're filling it up, you can do it this way. You can dechlorinate your water. I put it in that tub, and then I transfer it to this black bucket right here in the top right hand corner. Really easy for me. You could get like a bar stool, something, and you don't have to fill the bucket up until after you get it above the tank, because those buckets can get pretty heavy, and I would probably struggle and have more accidents if I tried to lift that entire bucket almost over my head. I'm a small person. I'm 4'11", so lifting that bucket would not be the easiest thing for me. So I'm gonna hook up my lights back and see, everything's working fine. The air pump, as you can see, isn't working right now, but I do have it back on. I cleared out that line, and it's just fine. So what I'm doing here is taking that bottle out, and you see me trying to figure out, how am I going to get this out without getting water everywhere? So what you do if you have something like this happen, go get another little something to put it in, set it to the side, finish what you're doing. Try, as you're doing water changes, to continuously, monitor your water level. And because when you walk away and you're like, this is going to be fine, that's when Murphy's Law is going to show up. And, you know, if it can happen, it will happen. So just be aware of what you're doing. Right there, I made a little mistake again, but just got a little bit of water on the floor. We're fine. The suction stayed great. It felt, having that gray tub right there really helps, except for when air pumps fall in it. But see, when I dip the water, you see all those little drips and stuff? That gray tub is directly below the black bucket I have up there, so all the little drip drops fall right back into it, don't get all over the floor. So if anybody has any questions, if I haven't answered anything or anything like that, I end the video pretty soon here. So I want to wrap it up. Any questions about anything that happened, anything that I do, put them in the comments, and any ideas for new videos that anyone else would like to see. So thank y'all for watching, and see you next time.